We are back with another episode of the group chat. And it's your boy, B Scar, Brennan Scarlett, your host, coming to you live with my dog, Alley-oop.
Your boy, Big D's, man. What's up? Coming fresh live off another what? Lions win again, man. Lions win again, man. Lions win again, man. How you doing, brother? How you feeling?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good. I saw that W. It was nasty, bro. Y'all are clicking on all cylinders.
We gotta earn it every week, man. But it feels good. It feels good to be in a good situation, bro. We're 4-1. The vibes are high. There's teams. You've been there. There's teams who are completely on the opposite side of the spectrum right now. Like vibes are not there, and they're digging and they're fighting to find like a glimpse of just like some hope. So it's good to like just be out because we had great years in Cincy, but we also started out 0-2 like most of the time that I was there in the first two games. So you kind of in that steady mode of fight the whole time. Like, I'm not saying like you got glimpses because you definitely we trying to win them all. You're out there. You just don't feel like it's a daggone like everybody don't feel like they're getting fired right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. It's weird when you get in that part of the season, bro, where you like it's shaky. If y'all don't turn this shit around, like, hey. So it's dope. It's dope. It's a good team. No real egos, man, and the team's cool. And the guys they out there. We got some really good players.
Yeah.
I'm in amazement every week.
I played with Jared JG back in my Cal days, and JG got a little swag about him, man. Especially when he's back there throwing it around, dialing it up, winning games. He can bring a swagger on from what I remember being in the locker room about him. Obviously, he's a talented cat, and he is that quarterback that when he starts to turn his swag on, it's like, okay, yeah, JG's about to toss it around. He's gonna dial it up. He's gonna get us his W. How's he been in the locker room, man? I saw him break down the locker room after the W, but how has his attitude been? What's it feeling like?
Man, he's a good dude, bro. And like you said, he's got that when he about to toss it around, like he about to toss the ball around the yard, you like, oh yeah, he feeling it. Like he dialed in. You can tell. Like, I mean, shit. You see why he was number one overall pick, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you see what they saw, and you see like, man, but it's cool because he's a very personable guy, man. Very approachable, and in the locker room, super cool. JG's super cool. He very down to earth with the team, but like he takes shit serious. He don't really like the guys don't really lack off at all. Anyway, you got a lot of guys who are really serious, but like, say he doesn't like the way the huddles break. Like it's not like a big thing. He's not yelling at nobody. He's like, no, bring it back, break the huddle. Like things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a true leader, and it's dope. Um, coming in, we in the same draft class, so coming in with him, just seeing him, in year 9, go out there and really just he doing his thing. He's got a good command on the offense. The coaches trust him. I like him I like him a lot, honestly, as a teammate. So that's really cool.
No, you love that, man. You love to hear that attention to detail. And I mean, it's so easy to let those little things slip, right? Like a loose break to the huddle. It's so easy to, especially as we winning. It's all good. Like we're in a walkthrough, whatever the case is. But when you got the leader of the pack, the highest paid guy on the squad back there, like, nah, let's bring that back. We need to break that down correctly. You love to see that.
Yeah, you definitely take notice. And being a guy who's been around for a little bit, you can, like you said, you can see those things like they become bigger issues if you let them happen.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been, and the guys, I think the guys on offense, they respect him, they respect that. So it's not like any of them tripping. We got some pretty, I don't know if you noticed who on our offense, we got some pretty like serious guys. Like Almiron's a serious dude about football. Like we got some serious guys on our offense. So
yeah, love to hear it, man. Love to hear it. Speaking of attention to detail, bro, you're fit over the weekend with the Chili shirt.
yeah,
I
man.
caught that. Talk to me, man. What's up with the Chili shirt, bro? I'm gonna be honest. I've never been to Chili's. I don't know why you were wearing that. I have no idea what the what the word is about Chili's. I feel like
You
I've been to
Chili's, bro?
Applebee's once or twice. I feel like it's in the Applebee's Olive Garden type of like realm, that type of establishment. But bro, why you repping Chili's like that, man? Talk to me. I gotta know.
Because I just like Chili's, bro. I mean, I've always been a big honey chicken crisper fan. You know what I'm saying? Like honey chipotle chicken crispers are my like thing.
Honey
Chili's got good market.
Chipotle chicken crisper.
Yeah, bro. It's like a chicken tender, but it's got like I just said, honey chipotle sauces.
Hold on, so it's a
So
chicken tender, but they call it a chicken crisper.
yeah, their fries are really good. They got really really good corn. They got the trio, the appetizer trio. Oh man, they got these egg rolls, Southwest egg
What's the
rolls. Yeah,
trio?
it's like you get a salsa, you get like a Southwest egg roll, some mozzarella sticks. Man, but Chili's, they got good margaritas. Man,
Okay. Oh, now we're talking. All right.
and and hey, man, and everybody knows, man, what I want my baby back, baby, 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 baby back. That might be out. But nah, Chili's, hey, I fool with Chili's. I always have, and they they've always done me good. So they
Okay.
sent some merch. I tell people all the time I love them. Like I go by Chili's at least. I don't want to say how much because I don't want that to get out to people who watch my weight out here.
No, no
Talking about.
doubt.
I'm in Chili's, swagging around, give me some honey chipotle chicken crispers and some fries all the time, man. That's my go-to meal. So you can catch
Hey
me
man,
over there.
shout out Chili's for the honey chipotle chicken crisper. I feel like they can make that into a song. Honey chipotle chicken crisper. Honey chipotle
You
chicken
need
crisper.
you need to go, bro. Like Chili's got salsa, they got honey chipotle chicken crisp. They got everything. Like think about it. Think of that array of menu. Like they got good chips and salsa, but they also got good chicken tenders. But they also got good mozzarella sticks. But they got margaritas. But they got burgers too, though.
Bro, see
Burgers.
that's the funny thing. That's the funny thing about those type of establishment, those type of venues, those restaurants, is you just named four different cuisines right there. You said mozzarella sticks, chips and
Facts.
salsa. You said
Facts.
chicken tender or chicken crisper, a damn hamburger. I'm surprised they got. I know they got chicken Alfredo in there too, huh?
Yes, they probably got some pasta Alfredo, I'm sure. Talk about Alfredo pasta.
All right, I'm gonna have to try it, bro. I'll try some chilies. I'll try some
Yeah,
chilies.
they got in Portland.
I don't know, man. I haven't. I couldn't name a location off the top of my head. I could not. So I don't know. I'm sure it's somewhere though. Maybe
Right.
out, around the way or something. But
Don't do that.
I'll go to Chili's when Chili's drops that sponsorship, the DJ Reader Chili's collab. When that drops, I'll be the first to get the Grave Dave special.
You heard him, Chili's. Make it happen.
How about we jump into some college ball, man?
Let's talk about it, bro. Let's talk about it.
First off, I think we should dig into this top 10.
The fact that Clemson is still let's just before we even get it on the screen, let's address the fact that Clemson's still number 10.
Okay.
We're going out belt to ass, and we haven't moved past number 10.
And you feel like you should be higher than 10.
Correct. Let me give my reasons. Penn State, I guess they beat it. Penn State's number 3. We all know they'll blow it. Oregon, they got people are gonna always love Oregon. Oregon's a good team, man. Their quarterback's 13, so I guess he just gets to keep playing college football. He's been starting since a freshman, but somehow hasn't went to the league yet. It's amazing, but whatever. They won the thriller against Ohio State, and that for some reason every other team that loses moves except Ohio State. Ohio State goes down and loses. Like I don't care how they lost. 1 point, no point. It doesn't matter. They lost. They barely move. Like Georgia lost to Alabama. But Alabama's number 7, but Georgia's number 5. But Clemson lost to Georgia, and Clemson's 10. And I just don't get it. It doesn't make sense, guys. Like it doesn't. Texas is legit. Texas, that they have a legit case on why they're number one. Everybody else, I feel like, all right, if you're gonna do this, put Miami. You put all the undefeated teams in the top 6, and the rest of them, like, hey, man, y'all just making shit up for why you want somebody ahead of somebody. Like, there's no reasoning. You can't give me a legit reasoning. Because I don't. How does Alabama fall below Georgia just because they lost to Vandy? They beat Georgia. And why the hell is Miami undefeated and not ranked ahead of Georgia?
So we got Iowa State floating around at 9, and
Nobody. They just
you
there
know,
because they undefeated.
but I mean, BYU is also undefeated in the same conference.
So is
BYU's out
Indiana.
there. BYU's out
Indiana.
there balling now. You have to consider, Deej. I gotta say, like Clemson's playing some great ball. Y'all beat the brakes off my Stanford Cardinal, and but you're in the top 10, even though you've lost the game. I think maybe the reason why you're at 10 is because the game you lost, you got the brakes beat off of you. Ohio State at least had a shootout. At least they had a shootout, and it was close.
It was a good game. It was a very very good game. I will give you
They're
that.
saying
It was a
the best game in the sport. That's what they're saying.
that was Alabama game a good game. Alabama Georgia. I mean Alabama Vandy. Alabama got the brakes beat off them
No,
by Vandy.
no, that's true. Yeah, I can't explain that. I cannot explain that. That's a great point.
Alabama also beat the brakes off of Georgia. So like we can't like that's what I'm saying. Like we can't say that. It happens. It's Saturday. They're kids, man. It happens, dude. I don't. Oh, Iowa State. Nobody respects them. They just there. Nobody respects those guys. I'm sorry, Iowa State fans. I know y'all the only school with 3 teams ranked in the top 10 right now. I think it's like football, maybe they men's basketball, and women's basketball, all right in the top 10. Like preseason and everything during the season, AP. It's kind of cool, but yeah, nobody y'all will be happy with them. Y'all belong.
So let me ask you this, Deej. We're about halfway through the college football season, right? That season goes for about 14, 15 weeks, right? We're at week 8. These are the rankings for week 8. Do you think that these rankings matter at all at this point? Or do you think it's just hearsay, right? Like at the end of the day, we got another half of the season. Do they matter or do they not matter? Or do they actually matter? That being ranked higher now gives you a better likelihood to be ranked higher going towards the end of the season when those games start coming towards down to the wire. It's easier to jump from, say, 10th place up to 6th place with a win versus if you were down at 15 to go into 6.
It matters. Jockeying position always matters, bro. Like runners. I mean, hey, you got that strong Jamaican blood running through you, man. They've had sprinters for a long time. They don't run in the prelims to come in last so they can get a shitty position on the track. They trying to get the best position, bro. They want to be in those lanes, bro. Like you don't do that. Like you don't like people are trying to be up at the top. It gives you more room to fall. Shit, if you rank higher, you got to be in this. We're saying you got to be in this top 12, right? Or I think
Yep.
that's essentially work. Like
Yep.
where, however the bids work, but so you want to be in those positions to be ready. Like, hey, all right. Because what if you don't win? Say you don't win your conference championship, or like you lose in that conference championship game, but you were a high ranked team and you lose because those conference championship winners are going to get at large bid. So say you're one of those teams ranked higher and you lose your conference championship, at least you can still ride your hat on. Hey, we were ranked number 4, 5, 6,
Yeah,
whatever. Like
right. You
if that's
still
the
got to.
case, yeah. If you at 10, say it's Clemson, Miami. Miami falls to 7, 6, whatever they're at. Either one of them lose. Like now you're at like, all right, Clemson's got it, and it's like Miami with 1 loss. Do I fall outside the top 10 now? And it's like, damn, I'm sitting here looking on the outside, looking in with egg
Yeah.
on my face. Like I think it's you always want to have jockey in position to be up in the top, bro. So it always matters. I
Yeah.
think people who say it don't matter are crazy, but it always matters. Like so you're always trying to pitch towards that top. Obviously, you want to be there in the end. It doesn't matter like until you end up there, but you definitely want to, you know what I mean, fight with an advantage.
Yeah, that's a good perspective, man. That's a good perspective. And you're looking at the big picture and why these rankings are talked about the way that they are is because they will influence who enters that 12-team playoff, which is going to be nuts, right? Like
Right.
with Clemson at 10, you guys would be matched up 1, 12, 2, 11, 3 with 3, right? So who was that? Oregon? You guys would be matched up with Oregon at this point. Whereas if you're ranked higher, you might like your chances with whoever would be at 10 if it's not Clemson. So now you make a great point, man.
Also, bro, like it's just it's a way for those conferences, like we talk about it all the time, like they just shove SEC or Big Ten bias on us, and like it, there's no reasoning. Like they just put it out there, and they're like, all right, and we just got to accept it. And you watch it week to week to week that it has to be accepted. They just move it around. They move the pieces around with the same damn board, and
Yeah,
think everyone around watching is confused. You're like, no, guys, we saw this happen. Like y'all can't just like. Michigan didn't really fall off. How long were they going to leave Michigan in that top 10? You know what I'm saying? Like Michigan almost they damn near took 2 L's, and they were like about to just stay around where they were. Like it's they try to you know how it
yeah.
is.
No, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a business. At the end of the day, it is a goddamn business, right?
I
There's
think that's
money. There's money to be
more than
made. There's commercials to be sold. There's seats to have asses filling them, right?
yeah.
And at the end of the day, these rankings, there is no science. There's no calculus behind who, what, when, where, and how. So I gotta believe that the game masters, the powers that be, are playing it in the favor to enhance the business. I put together a dodgeball tournament every year, and I'm the game master. And you know what I do? Well, I'll tell you what I've been accused of doing. I won't say if I do it or not. What I've been accused of doing is stacking the pools in a certain type of way so that one team in particular has a good shot to have a good seed for bracket play. Because wherever you rank coming out of pool play puts you in bracket play. So each year, personally, I think that the Big Yard Bandits have been lucky to land at the number one seed, and we're playing the 12th seed to start the round to keep the boys' arms warmed up, to get our confidence high. I like that. I like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And hey, when the Big Yard Bandits is in the championship, it's good for business.
Has that part ever? Have you ever lost the first game to the 12 seed?
No, never,
Yeah.
never,
Okay. Cool.
never. No, no, no. Actually, last year was the first year that I won the championship. The Big Yard Bandits took home their first championship.
I
You played on
remember. I
the Big
remember.
Yard Bandits. You know how it goes. You've seen the game
I've been,
master at work.
man, your brother did your brother? Did you beat your brother? See?
Yeah,
Is that
I think
he?
I think maybe they didn't even make it. They didn't even make it. But
Ha!
yeah,
Ha!
yeah. And I digress, man. It's a business. We take the ranking as they are. Clemson at
Yeah.
10. We'll see what you guys do next week. This past week with the Pickems, what I tell you, bro? What I tell you? I told you that the tables. What was they gonna do? Turn. What was it?
Turn.
Turn.
It's
Just like
okay.
my, just like my '71 Chevy Blazer. Turn it. One finger. Turn it. Whip that steering wheel. Turn.
Flex, let's like flex, throw it in there. Man, you got lucky, bro. It was a good week. I mean, I won't even say you got lucky. It was a good week. You did good.
Thanks, man.
Plenty of
Thanks, man.
Shiloh's got to make these tackles in the freaking hole, man. Just come down there and get it, man. Some organic CTE, man. Organic. You out there diving at legs. Come down there and bam.
Who you talking about? Who you talking about?
Shiloh missed that tackle in the hole, man. It really upset me. Really upset me.
Yeah.
Man.
Shiloh don't like to wrap up, man.
That's why you're supposed to go down there and give somebody organic CTE if you're not going to wrap up. You're supposed to go down there and go source to source. Ah! Crash out.
It's crazy. Organic. That's no GMO. That's no
No
GMO. No hormone.
organic. If you're going to not wrap up, you got to go for that. Don't one of those.
He's not a big dude. And when he's not wrapping up, when you go in for the shoulder to chest, it's just the physics ain't right. I would like to see him go and bite some ankle and make some folks do some flips. That's what I like to see.
I don't think everybody's good at the biting ankles, though, bro.
That's true. That's true.
I think some people actually, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think some people hit hit their knees first before they, like, do the dive. And it's really it's like a jump through and not like a down. It's not like a knee. It's like a,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like a,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I hear you. I'm hearing you, bro. There's a technique to it for sure. So we're looking forward to next week. How about we pick some teams here, huh?
Let's do it, brother.
All right, you go first. Alabama versus Tennessee.
Where's it at?
It's at Bama. Number 7 Bama versus number 11 Tennessee.
Give me Bama.
I'm gonna take Bama. Number 12 Notre Dame versus Georgia Tech. I got Notre Dame.
Yeah, Notre Dame too.
Number 24 Michigan versus number 22 Illinois.
Give me Illinois.
Okay, I'll go Michigan on that one. Number 8 LSU versus Arkansas. I'll take LSU.
Where's that? At Arkansas?
No, it's at LSU.
That's you, brother. Yeah.
Yep. Number 5 Georgia versus number 1 Texas. Oh, it could go either way.
Where's this at?
It's in Athens.
Go Dogs, baby! Go damn Dogs, baby! Look, them horns going down. They're going down. In Athens. Go Dogs. Go Dogs, man.
So it's at Arkansas. Doesn't change for me for LSU. It's at Tennessee.
That changes for me. No.
You want Tennessee. I'm going to stay with Bama.
Man, give me the Vols, man. Give me Tennessee, man. Give me Tennessee, man.
All right. So I'll take Texas. You taking the Dogs? We're actually in Austin.
We're in Austin. That is drastically at the bye. Sorry, Dogs.
Entirely different. We're in Austin.
Show me your fish middle fingers. What else for these are middle fingers? Woo!
I'm gonna roll with Texas. We got Clemson versus Virginia.
You know, so you do all day.
Clemson, yeah, I'm definitely Tigers. SMU, Stanford. Gosh, I can't. I've chosen with my heart in past weeks. Bit me in the ass. I'm gonna go at SMU, as it pains me to say.
Give me Stanford, baby. Go Cardinal. Give me Stanford.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Y'all hear how he just switched up on y'all about the library? Yo, hey, he can note if y'all win this, y'all pull this out for me. Please, I need this. Do it for me.
This is terrible because now I have to watch this game and really not be rooting for my guys. I'm gonna still root for my guys, but then I got to be rooting for you. This is a weird position to be in. This is a weird position.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on. For some NFL talk, we got some news, man. We got some news. Devante Adams headed back to his partner in crime, Aaron Rodgers, with the trade to the New York Jets. So super interesting there. Obviously he expressed a lot of dissatisfaction with his time in Vegas. And, for me, I think Devante Adams seems like I don't know the man. Seems like the consummate professional, right? Seems like he comes to work with his lunch pail and his hard hat every day. He's a great player, and he wanted a better situation. So he's got the better situation out there in New York with the Jets. And for me, Aaron Rodgers, for all his quirks and all of the the bad shit that folks say about him, I'm a fan. I like A-Rod, man. I like his swag. The guy is a baller. Every time he steps on that field, whoever he's playing for has got a good shot at getting a victory. And I think I'm a big fan of his confidence, the way he carries himself. So I'm happy about it. I think seeing the two of those guys together again makes me happy, man. And I hope it goes well for them out with the Jets.
Yeah, man. I mean, I hope it goes well for him. Obviously, he wanted to get out of the situation he was in and go to a more familiar situation for him with somebody who he feels is definitely, I mean, call it what it is, one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play. Um, I don't know if I feel the same way or share that same opinion with you though, just about Aaron Rodgers as of late. I don't know. I did not like that comment in the media about Mike Williams
What do you
running the
say?
wrong route.
Which one?
Well, obviously, like I went to Clemson, so maybe I'm a little biased with the Mike Williams ran the wrong route thing, which he might have ran the wrong route. There's that play. There's plenty of other decisions that Aaron Rodgers could have made instead of throwing that ball short too, even if it is the wrong route. Like so, I just didn't like the media call out of a teammate, which I felt was like he's done way too often. And I get addressing things with people and the person, but deflecting blame in year 21 or whatever is pretty weak sauce to me. And I also feel like just especially with what all went on with their team during that week. Head coach gone, fired. You come out, you lost. Then the media and after the take, there's basically a bus rolling over of a teammate. Like it's like, come on, guys. It's like, nah, it's just not the way you lead a team. Y'all are like there's other things to focus on. You're 2-3 or 2-4, whatever y'all situation is. Like that's not the way you lead the team. That's not the way you go about it. I wouldn't like that in my locker room, honestly.
100%. No, I think the way that leaders of the team treat the media, uh, especially in relationship with their teammates, it can ring through a locker room. It can ring through a
Mm-hmm.
locker room. I didn't hear that comment with A-Rob. I can't say. I don't know. He's been one to shoulder the blame in the past, but I agree with you on that. I think pointing fingers is never a good thing in a loss.
Nah. And I think like he gets to a point where he's fed up with it. I just didn't know like this. It was kind of early on this one. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like damn. Like whoa. What if when things get real bad? Like what are you gonna do? You're just gonna.
Yeah, right. No, that's fair enough.
It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have had a problem with it. And you call me what you want, but I just don't. I don't ever feel that way. I've never been a teammate that's ever passed blame on anything. Like, I handle my part, you handle your part only, and you don't,
Yeah,
especially with the media, especially. I wouldn't say,
yeah,
obviously you have those talks, but with the media, you kind of.
no doubt. Speaking of the media and taking us into culture,
Mm-hmm.
man, something great for the culture happened in recent days. Cam Newton, aka Cam Putin, joined ESPN's First Take. First time I came privy to Cam Newton was the Auburn Oregon National Championship, right? And being a kid out in Portland, Oregon, I was like, dang, that quarterback, big dude. He had his swag, he had his little celebration that he would do. And then I was following his career from throughout his Panther days, all the way up to his time with the Patriots, what he started to build off the field. What I've always respected about Cam Newton is his willingness to always be himself. He is so grounded in his own identity to the point where this dude has his own font. On this man's Instagram, he has his own font. I don't know what type of wing dings him dude got cooking over there with Iconic Saga, but hey, man, I'm a fan. You know, like, I respect he got the black and white on his IG. You know, it's the little things for me. You know me, Deej. I'm all about the branding. You know, and if an individual is willing to go against the grain, be different from the crowd, be the black sheep, you know, I respect that. And so I think well deserved from that standpoint with Cam and what he's been building off the field with his media presence.
Bro, 100%, man. He, in my opinion, he's the greatest college football player of all time.
Whew. Talk to him.
To go do what he did, what happened in Florida, to go to Blinn, you win a natty, coming to Auburn, you can't name nobody on that offense besides Michael Dwyer, win a natty. Like, all odds stacked against your number one overall pick, go to the bowl, get an MVP. Like, did his
Yeah.
thing, dude.
Yeah.
And all has, like, what I probably remember most about him is, like, he's always been willing just to inspire. Like, not only just from the font. Like, to have your own font is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got his own font. Not only he's got his own font, like, he's got his own font. He's got a 7-on-7 team that he's really invested in these kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not just at the 7-on-7 team and he could just be putting the money up doing, like, no, he's investing in these kids. He's teaching them about everything, real routes. He takes time. You see him throughout the days now to travel. He's really inspired people around him over during his time while his climb to the top, and that's kind of been really dope. And also still friends with his best friend, like his homeboy Cat Peggy. They on the show, they kicking it on their pod, bro, and it's dope. Like it's real cool, man. It's cool to see what happens when you really water that tree, man, and really feed yourself good energy and good vibes. Cam the man, dog. Shout out to him. He deserves it.
Hell yeah, it's gonna be great to see Stephen A, Shannon, and now Cam in the fold talking that spit, man. That's good work.
Bro, these facial expressions are gonna be crazy because Cam and Uncle Shay Shay can put some faces on, and Stephen A. be saying they be having some wild takes sometimes. So I know they go. I know they might have some. Hey, it's gonna be funny up there.
Yeah, this is gonna be sparks flying for sure.
For
For
sure.
sure. Crocs are releasing Crocs for dogs.
This is dope.
Okay. Okay. Can I start? Can I start?
Yeah. Yes.
Fashion is funny. Fashion is funny because oftentimes it feels like how can we push the boundary as far as it can go and wear something that no one else thinks will look good and make it look cool. I'm not gonna lie, I've been guilty of it. I might be guilty of it today. I have this little sweater vest, this Nike cutoff sweater vest. It's the middle of October. I'm wearing a cutoff. I got some green plants. I'm monochrome. You know, I'm testing on today. That's what I feel like these kids are doing with the Crocs, man. They're setting the Crocs off. It's the Crocs and the pajama pants. That is like the wave, bro, for these kids. Like, it won't be long before Rocky asks you for some Crocs and some pajama pants that you can wear outside. It won't be long, man. And now, not only will Rocky be wearing Crocs, but your dog's gonna be wearing Crocs too, man.
What's crazy is Rocky loves his Crocs, bro. Rocky wears Crocs like, hey.
He's already wearing Crocs.
Yes, he got Crocs. I got Crocs though, so like I'm a part of the problem, bro. I've been a Croc kid though. I've been wearing Crocs since I was a kid. I played so much baseball, dog. I fuck with Crocs. And the only problem I got with do we know that these feel good for the dog? Actually, Crocs is a good company. I'm sure they've done their research, man. I'm not gonna stamp that just yet.
That's
I'm gonna do
bullshit, man.
my research and make sure that they have. But let's hope that feels good for the dog. But that's dope, bro. Like it's dope.
That's
Like
bullshit. Look at that picture, bro. Those dogs are clearly uncomfortable. Go back to the last photo with the dog crossing his legs. That's not even a natural posture. What is man? No way. Them dogs is uncomfortable.
So you saying this AI?
Look at the dog in the green. He lifting a paw up. He's like, yo, get this off me. He's mid paw lift.
Look at that boy got the eyes on my. Ha.
Please.
He's red. Ah, bro, he's dope. Caroline probably gonna get him for her dog. We get her dog some
Is
Crocs.
Murphy about to be repping some Crocs?
We got to get Murph some Crocs, dog. It's up.
Why did they spell small to large? Why they spell it like that? I love match my human. Yo, is this an actual ad?
Yeah, that might be a lie.
Blows in the bark. Oh, I like that. That's good.
I would. Me and my dog, me and Yola be out here doing our thing. Yola be stepping. But it's what it's crazy though. They really get you because you got to buy 4 dog Crocs. You only got to buy 2 human Crocs.
Hey, you're onto something there.
Smart
You're
that
onto
shit.
something there.
Use
I wonder
that
how much
money,
they
bro.
cost. I wonder how much they cost relative to human. Do you have to buy 2 pairs, do you think, for dogs? Or do they come in one set?
Sure, you got to call buy 2 pair. $50. Boom.
Damn, how much is a normal one? How much is an adult Croc?
Like $40, $50.
How often do you wear your Crocs in sport mode?
Let's see, I have all Salehi Crocs for the most part, so I don't really ever wear them in sport mode. They got like a little hook on the back of them.
Yeah, I've never owned a pair of Crocs. I'm more of a Sperry guy.
Hey, Crocs, you hear that? Switch that up for my boy. Yeah. Don't send him those, but send him a pair. You should send him a pair. That just broaden his horizons. The Crocs are great, bro.
I don't own a pair of Crocs, but I do. Similar to Cam Newton, man. Crocs are like Cam Newton. Crocs have stayed true to what they do. You know what I mean? They found who they are. They grounded in their mission for a comfortable ride. You know what I mean? Like when you're in some Crocs, I imagine they want you to feel like you walking on a cloud. You can put them in sport mode and play some baseball, or you can lounge around the crib. And I respect Crocs for staying true to who they are.
They got everything. I like to change these little things, the fidgets. I like to change those out, or whatever these little things are called. You put them in, you change them out. I spell right name in his Crocs. We have ones that we wear to baseball when it's baseball time. That one's Oklahoma. So Crocs dope, bro. And like you said, Crocs are like Cam Newton, man. Remember that, guys. Always remember that. Crocs, Cam Newton. One
They're
thumb.
staying true.
One finger, one pinky, one thumb. Love.
Hey, that's a good sign off, man. Let's sign off like that. Can you do that one more time?
Okay. One finger, one pinky, one thumb. Shout out to Cam, man. Love, brother.
One finger, one pinky, one thumb. Love. Till next time, y'all. It's another episode of the group chat. Peace.